So yeah, I'm out and about, and yeah, this one giving me a little bit of issues. So it is what it is. I'm with my boy. Yeah, pulled over somewhere random. All right, so got 3 of them out right now. Just got finished touching that one. Had to do a few little things to it, like the oil cooler lines, had to get those rerouted and fucking strapped up like that basically. Did that. My exhaust, so basically this bike is bottoming out at certain points when I'm riding. So yeah, this is like tab number 3 that I'm on, so I just doubled it up. Yeah, I was getting like a rattling and I was confused as to what the fuck this rattling was. My engine mount bolts were loose, all of them. So just retighten those because, you know, vibrations, that happens. One thing I have been doing is, depending on how much I'm riding it, about once a week I'll check the exhaust studs, because what I'll notice is when I was messing with the exhaust, I would go to take this part off and it would be loose right here, meaning that it was actually loose at the head. So I would just check those about once a week. I'm waiting on my adjustable shock to come in again because I sent one back, so I gotta wait for them to resend me out another one. Need to get the O2 bung welded on, and then I can actually finish tuning it, because I got the AFR gauge on it, which nothing's connected to it though, but it's plugged up and everything. So all I got to do is actually just mount the O2 sensor with this one. I left the key in my jacket. This one I'm waiting on exhaust, waiting on some things for it. Trying to still figure out what I want to do with this one as far as like the build. And then this one I'm still doing wiring. So where I left off, this one I got it to crank. So now I can actually finish off with doing my accessories and everything and all of that good shit. But yeah. So I got a question. Does anybody have any questions for me? Because I do plan on doing a Q&A coming up. So I mean, if anybody has any questions for me, drop them down below. I may not answer them on the post because I may answer it directly in a video. So just let me know. It don't matter which build. It could be the 300 4 valve, it could be the 250 push rod, or it could be the 190 2 valve, or the 125s. Don't ask me about the 150s, only because I haven't ran a KP Mini stock. I bought that one because it needed an engine, which was that engine. And then while I was waiting for that engine, I bought this bike. And then that engine came in around the time I got the bike, so I swapped this one, cool, whatever. Then I bought an engine for that one, cool, whatever. But I'm just saying, any questions as far as any of the swaps or builds, just let me know. And like I said, I do plan on doing a Q&A, so just be on the lookout for that, all right? Stay tuned. Another day of wiring, and right now I'm actually working on the rear section. So as you can see, that's actually the light. I'm hitting the brakes, but the brake ain't coming on for some reason. Not too sure about that one. Now with the turn signals, they're not flashing, so I have to look into that. This one came with this extra yellow wire that plugs into the actual harness itself, and it just goes out somewhere. Like it's just an extra wire. So I ended up plugging this one up with the power wire. The turn signals are doing what the turn signals are supposed to do. I got that correct, and I got the brake plugged up. Unless I might actually want to switch those. It might be the white wire. So yeah, let me try that. Let me put the white with the red and red with the white. All right, so I'm outside working. I've been working for a minute. I actually got a package while I was over here, but yeah, so a couple things. Put a rack on it. I removed the fender eliminator because I was having issues with the plate. So I put the plate on the side, right? Right now it's just sitting like that only because I'm actually in the process of checking some things out. Now, with that being said, front rotor came in, calipers and the brackets came in. My rear rotor didn't come in, so I can't test that, but I can try to test out that rear bracket and caliper. Now, with that being said, the front caliper doesn't bolt up. Well, the bracket, it just doesn't align. So, gonna have to figure that one out. I'm just gonna send this one back. The rotor didn't fit neither. This is still the stock one, so I'm gonna send that rotor back. I'm gonna send this bracket back. Part of me wants to send back the calipers too, but I don't know. I'm actually about to put the front back together with the stock parts. This is ground fork, still with the stock KP caliper. Yeah, these are gonna have to go back. Because unfortunately it don't work. Now, this is the caliper that I was going with. 4-pot. Right, so this is the back bracket. I'm about to put the front back together and pop that one on. See how that fitment's looking. Now I already know I'm gonna have to figure out spacer for this. That's one thing, which I already took that into consideration. And then there was actually another thing. So this is actually supposed to be for 220, and if I'm remembering correct in the advertisement, it was supposed to come with those. Those only came with my front bracket. They didn't come with the back bracket. So I don't know. I'm gonna see if it fits though. As long as it fits, I'm gonna keep those for the back. I'm gonna send the front one back. And then yeah, just waiting on the rear rotor to see if that one's gonna fit. So we'll see. All right, so got the front wheel back on, but if you'll notice, yeah, that don't look the same as that other one over there because I decided to put, it has a brand new tire on it too. I decided to put another one of my clone wheels on. This one's actually a 2.75 and it's actually running a 120. So now I'm gonna have the 120 front, 130 rear combo. 2 different tires. Unfortunately, just for now, I just want to go actually do some testing on it. But yeah, I actually just bust out the camera because, like I mentioned, I can't get the front to work. But for the rear, I should be able to get it to work with the extension as well. Now, the main thing is just going to be spacing, right? Now, with the spacing, I'm gonna have to, because of how this bracket is, I'm gonna have to slide it at the end so then that way it can actually go into the extension bracket part. And I'm gonna have to figure out exactly where it needs to sit. Now it needs to come this way, so I'm gonna need to run a wider spacer on the inside of the wheel. So I do have a couple different wheel spacers. I got a couple fronts and rears from all my different setups. Obviously you see I put another front on here, but yeah, so right now how it's set up is actually touching, so I want to get that as centered as possible. Now this rotor, I still don't know the fucking size of it honestly, but I do still have these to actually bring it out, which realistically, I don't think I'm gonna have to, but I don't know. I'll figure that part out once the rotor actually gets here. Once the rotor gets here, then I can actually fully test this out. It does come with like a spacer in between for the axle itself, so the axle doesn't just float. Now, it does still float partially. So I'm probably gonna want to have to see about that as well. Maybe a sleeve or something. I don't know. Let's see if I can figure that out. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it. So that's about to come off. I'm keeping that one. You know what? I'll keep that other caliper too. I'll keep that other caliper. I'll just see about sending back that front bracket and that front rotor, just to see. And I might end up going with, I didn't want to. I wanted matching calipers for this one, but I might go with Adeline. I don't know. I gotta check and see. But yeah, I know that one worked. But the only thing with this one was I did have to grind this one down to actually get it to fit. So I know this specific mount isn't the exact mount that I need. It will be a different mount. But shit. Yeah. I think I am gonna just keep that caliper, at least so I could have a spare caliper for this. You feel me? But yeah, let me continue doing what I'm doing. But actually, let me just say this. I don't know if this setup would work with the stock swing arm setup, only because this is actually at an angle because of how you can actually adjust the tension. So when you rotate it, it actually slides like this and it's all up. So yeah, it's set up like that basically. But yeah, I don't know how it will work with the stock swing arm. Just a note. Alright, so a bit of a different look. Now I got a rack on it. What else was it over here? Nothing else over here. Oh, yeah, the rotor. That was another rotor that I had, so it actually matches the rear rotor with the black. Then I got that front wheel. Then I got my plate mounted as a chain guard as well. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Now maybe I should flip it the other way, but I mean I don't care. That's all I'm gonna say. So, yeah, I mean look, it's coming together though. Coming together. I'm about to take it off for a little ride, see how that front wheel feels. And it's funny because from this side profile, I can actually see the difference in person. I don't know if it shows on camera well, but I can see the difference in the tire. It's almost as wide as the back. Both the wheel and the tire. So, yeah, let me see what's up with that combination. If I like it, I might put the white wall on it. Honestly. I might put that Inky on here just because, but I mean, I want a matching set of wheels on this bike, I really do. So, I don't know, let me see. Before. Discovery of the day, this one has been axle. See how that wheel is wobbling? Yeah. I think I got another front axle in there. I don't know if it's actually translating on camera. All right, wait, let me see if I can get a close up on that gap. That'll actually show you. See how I built up at the bottom? Now it's at the top. Yeah, bent axle. So, that was something I was feeling on this one. Let me see if I got one. Replace that. All right, so I'm at an interesting point right now. Coming together on the new look right now. I did say I was actually going to change my fork fluid, so That's what I'm in the process of doing, right? But with this KP Mini fork, it's set up different. Now, granted, when I replaced the fork fluid in these forks, I didn't get the top hat off because I was actually going to try to lower it. Right now, that's actually why I just tried. Well, that's actually why those caps are completely off, is because I was actually about to test to see if I could actually lower it. Cool. Can't do that because the cups is different from the Grom lowering kit to the fork tube, right? Now, with that being said, it's looking like I'm just gonna end up injecting the fork fluid in. I have my little pump, if anything, but yeah, I'm just letting it just drain out for now. I'm actually waiting until this one's done so I could actually get as close to a proper measurement as possible, because I'm not putting that in my damn thing. And yeah, I'm gonna put some in that cup, I'm gonna suck it out and then just inject it directly into the fork. Just waiting for it to drain out. And then yeah, this one's already waiting for me to do the same thing, which I'm curious if I could I can. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. Did not know that was a thing. Hey, look, it's all a part of the learning process though, so hey, I mean, it is what it is. Oh yeah, and I ended up finding a new used axle because yeah, that's the axle that actually came out of that bike before I put titanium axles in there. So yeah, I know that's a good axle because that was actually a new axle that I had just replaced in that bike before I stopped using it. So yeah, just waiting. After I'm gonna put the front fender back on it. I just can't get it off without an impact drive. So it just is what it is with that. But yeah, definitely feel the difference with that fork oil. So one thing I would recommend highly, do your goddamn fork oil. If you don't do nothing else, do your fork oil. That and this wheel comes up super easy. Like no clutch. I don't even need to clutch it. So I think I might start practicing with this one. I don't know. Maybe. How do I see? So yeah, now they both got a new look for the day, at least. Just for the day. New rack, new placement for the license plate. And I feel like it was something else I did on this one. Oh yeah, the wheel. Yeah, that front wheel. So yeah, plate, rear rack, new front wheel. This one got the same stock front wheel. Just so you see the difference between the two. Right. And then yeah, this one just got forks and fork oil today. On that note, I gotta get ready to return some shit because yeah, it won't work. And yeah, get ready to order some more shit. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna go on a little ride. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the motherfucking day. I like that though. I really do. Especially since it was as cheap as it was literally just the mount that I already had. So yeah, with that being said, I would recommend just buying shit just to have, random brackets and stuff like that, just because you never know, you could use it for something else. That's if you're doing shit like this. So honestly, I might want to pull this, there you go, pull that away from it a little bit. And then yeah, I like that. But yeah, honestly, I'm waiting on my boy to get off work. because he want to go ride. So I mean, I guess we could hop on him, go for a ride. I got to put some miles on this shit anyway, break it in. And yeah, I just got to actually go get that O2 bong welded on for this one. I keep saying it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it actually this week, realistically. Yeah, I got time this week. I can get that done this week. So yeah, I can bring this one to get the O2 bong welded on. It's just a matter of figuring out where I want it. A part of me wants to put it like right here, but then it's gonna have the O2 sensor all the way out here, and I don't really like that. So then another part of me is thinking maybe on the inside, so then that way the O2 sensor sits right here in the center of the bike, and then the wire goes to the back that way. I think that's how I'm gonna end up doing it. Yeah though, yeah. Still curious if I can actually still wheelie this with the lift and with the stretch. I won't know until I can get full throttle. So, yeah. I did a thing. I did a damn thing. Yeah, it's a little bit flimsy on the outside, but I mean, I don't really care. That's without. So, yeah. This bolts right up anyway, so. I mean, not bolts right up, but I had to make it bolt right up, but. Yeah, going with a different look. But yeah, now I'm getting ready to go on that ride. I gotta go get some gas for real. So yeah, I know I forgot to do something. Oh well, I gotta put that back up, and I gotta realign that. Actually, no, I don't gotta pick it up. I can just take it out. But yeah, I gotta get that brake situation situated before I go. Almost forgot about that. All right, so.
I'm glad you didn't bust your ass. Cause that's what I thought the first time.
I went up my spine.
Like the first big gap when I was like.
What, up the hill?
Like, I guess, yeah, like once it actually happened.
When it fucking died?
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. I'm going too far back.
250 don't keep up with this 300 at all. Honestly, I over revved the fuck out of it. So it said it's rated up to 7,500. I got it up to maybe 9,500. Anyway, yeah, as soon as I let off, because I had it going for a little bit, damn, that shit said nope, as I was going up a hill. And then now, I'm limping it home, but I think I overheated it, because it just won't let me rev out to a certain RPM. I don't know. I'm gonna make it fucking home. I don't give a fuck. This bitch gonna make it home. This one's still riding though. She good. Let me see how many miles on this one now. $810. We do an oil change on this one tomorrow. I don't know. I don't think that one's actually tracking. But then again, what if it do got 4,000 fucking miles on it? That'd be wild. That'd be fucking wild. Well, still broke down. Thought I'd take a moment to appreciate the stars when I'm out here. Just on some random field. You literally can't see anything because it's dark. But yeah, don't worry about that. Like, I'm just out here appreciating the goddamn stars. All I got the time to. You feel me? But till next time. Next update on these. I don't know. I'll see what I'll have done. But yeah, enjoy y'all clones, man. Till next time. Peace.